Street, Waupaca, Wisconsin, USA. Waupaca Radio FM 96.3. I'm Wayne Scott, you're not. And with me, my partner in parade crime, Joni Kern. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
And here we go again. What a beautiful day. Partly sunny or partly cloudy, depending how you look at things. I say partly sunny. 76 degrees with a slight breeze. Perfect day to celebrate the 4th of July. What do you say?
We're in the bandstand this year, so we have a really nice breeze up here. We have a great view of the street. Streets are full of lots of people coming to watch the parade and
yeah, something new this year. There's a different view for us. We'll see what it's like. But so far, so good. Lots of people, lots of red, white, and blue, of course, and all kinds of things going on today. Of course, the parade's going to get underway any second. And then 11 a.m., Knights of Columbus chicken barbecue or burger lunch at South Park.
That's a big deal. 4 o'clock, the Knights of Columbus is doing a popcorn wagon at South Park. So you can go in there between your chicken barbecue for lunch and your supper.
Yep, and then 5:30, Chain Skiers Water Ski Show at Wisconsin Veterans Home at King. And then, of course, 9:30, you know, the Big Bang, right?
The fireworks over Shadow Lake.
Yeah.
And it's on 92.7, so you can listen to the music going along
Our
with
friends
the
at the lakes with the patriotic tunes.
You bet.
All of this sponsored by Waupaca Area Convention and Visitor Bureau, City of Waupaca, of course, Town of Farmington, Community First Credit Union, Farmers State Bank, L&L Propane, Manufacturers Pallet Disposal, Waupaca Foundry, and there's even more, folks. Holly Funeral Home, Knights of Columbus Community Insurance, Falks Brothers Construction, Jansen Accounting, Koinonia Makers Market, Turner's Fresh Market, Wild Card, Neville Motors, and the town of Waupaca.
We really appreciate businesses stepping up.
I heard a boom. That means the parade is underway.
We'll be seeing the...
And don't forget tonight's special performance at 7 p.m. City Bandstand, the Waupaca City Band, right where we are right now.
Right.
And let's just not forget, thanks to our cameraman, Durant is here, the man behind the scenes, Josh to my right.
Making this all work. We just get to sit here and talk.
And there's that nice breeze again. All right. Of course, kicking things off, the City Police Department with the lights on, like every year.
Police Chief Pete Krager.
First time. He's the brand new police chief. I had the honor of talking to him, I believe in January, when he got the torch from Chief Hozell. So welcome to Waupaca as the chief. He was already in the system.
Much tougher job being the chief.
Yep.
Police department.
Oh.
And the EMTs deserve a lot of credit for all of the hard work they do to keep us all safe.
Now, right behind the police chief, I met some of these folks. VFW Post 1037, they did the Pledge of Allegiance at our Waupaca 10th anniversary birthday bash. Salute.
And a round of applause.
A round of applause from the audience.
Standing round of applause.
Yes.
For our servicemen and vets. That is really nice to see.
And here. Wow. Big round of applause.
Absolutely.
The noise of patriotism. I love it. Followed by several American Legion posts, so I think these people are just going to continue clapping.
Yep, we have American Legion Post 161 right in front of us right now. And then right behind them, we have the American Legion Stanley Handrick Post 226.
serving veterans, their families, and communities for over 100 years. And here comes American Legion Waupaca Council, hosted by American Legion Post 14 of Iola.
The Waupaca County Council has 8 posts, and we're proud to have served the communities of Clintonville, Fremont, Iola, King, Waupaca, New London.
I think we've seen this battleship before.
We have. We saw it last year. And I always wonder when I see it if it floats. You know, I mean, that's just...
Why don't you run out there and ask them?
Shevelin Taylor Post, number 14's got a battleship. That's a pretty nice battleship for a parade.
Coming up, we have the Disabled American Veterans Chapter 53, serving all of Shawano and Waupaca counties, plus Shiocton and Hortonville. Everybody's waving. Everybody's still clapping, too. This is wonderful.
Disabled American Veterans does a lot of wonderful work for disabled veterans.
American Legion Post 161. And is this our Grand Marshal coming down? I do believe. Oh, there's 161. Okay. Got ahead of myself. This must be the Grand Marshal, Whitetail Valley Beef.
The recipient of the 2024 Small Business of the Year Award, owned and operated by the Trinrud family. There they are, Grand Marshals for today.
Steeped in tradition, the Waupaca 4th of July Parade. The Waupaca Area Chamber of Commerce Convention and Visitor Bureau and Chamber Foundation with a replica of where we're sitting right now, this historic City Square bandstand. And if you're in the area, you should come down to the real bandstand and see the history that's posted all the way around. Waupaca is celebrating 150 years this year. The library, 125 years. And here's the mayor, Brian Smith, who, if I'm not mistaken, has been the mayor since about 1994, 95.
I was going to make a joke and say 1946. He's been the mayor here for a long time.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Mayor Smith.
Always good to see the mayor.
Walking along with
He's
his
waving at us. Thank you.
Convertible.
And now we're going to see a lot of red. All kinds of area fire departments coming through.
First is the Waupaca Area Fire District.
Hopefully none of these folks are busy today with fireworks and such.
You know, I was listening to the news this morning, and there is more calls on Independence Day than any other day of the year.
I believe
for fire and EMT. So right behind the Waupaca area, we have the New London Fire Department.
Which will be a minute because we're still at Waupaca.
We got all kinds of Waupaca.
Waupaca, 3 vehicles and loud horns as always.
And kids having fun peeking out the windows. You know, they must be having a blast being able to blow their horns down Main Street.
I remember when I was a kid, when you know, be in the passenger seat on the highway, you know, Dad driving, and you know, do the signal, have the truckers blow the air horns.
Yep. Here is
There's
New London.
We're on the same page. And let's not forget Waupaca Fire Department. And if you're not from central Wisconsin, have some fun and challenge somebody from outside the area to pronounce Waupaca. It's quite hysterical.
It is. There's a lot of Indian names in Wisconsin that are pretty difficult.
But that one pretty much takes the cake.
Yeah. Yep. So we have their fire engine, and then we have their pickup truck. And their bobcat.
Everyone's lit up and making a lot of noise. It's about the only setting you don't mind it. Ogdensburg St. Lawrence Fire Department, volunteer fire department, by the way. So thank you very much for your service. And of course, Iola and rural fire departments, covering 225 square miles.
That's a big area. There for us when we need them.
Yes.
You gotta love it.
Now you're going to tell me where this vehicle is from, because this looks more like a military vehicle than a fire truck.
Yep, we have the Scandinavia Volunteer Fire Department.
From Manawa. They snuck in here, not on our sheet, but
Manawa and rural.
That's a different looking vehicle. And then of course Gold Cross Ambulance. Had to ride in one of those one time. It wasn't very comfortable, but I was happy they were there.
Always nice. Huge shout out to all of the EMTs that help us out. Police and fire, paramedics.
You know, people listen to me weekdays on FM 96.3. Every day we celebrate, figure out what's on the holiday calendar. And of course, while we're in the midst of 4th of July and Independence Day, there are a couple other holidays today. Alice in Wonderland Day on July 4th, Caesar Salad Day, but I like this one the best, Barbecued Spare Ribs Day.
That makes me hungry.
Only to be topped by Knights of Columbus barbecue chicken.
And popcorn. Getting us all ready for the
here's
fireworks
some people
tonight.
that I enjoy. Mobility for Vets. Selling and servicing wheelchairs and scooters for all nonprofit company, and you do not have to be a vet. They will hook you up, and if you need a testimony, you can talk to me. I use their products daily. In fact, I have 3 of them.
All of the organizations that help disabled veterans be independent again.
And these are some of the very things that they service and sell.
Yep, the wheelchairs and the scooters.
I believe they're only open on Mondays and Wednesdays, so Google it, Mobility for Vets. Cranking the YMCA, having a good time, is Dairyland Music. Speaking of music, if we hit a lull in the parade, Duran's going to play this piano that's sitting right behind us.
Oh, I thought you were going to sing.
And Josh is going to play the drums that are right next to the piano. So I'm hoping there's a big break in the parade so we can have a musical interlude.
So Brandon's going to play the piano, Josh is going to play the drums, and you're going to sing.
And you're going to dance. And you're going to dance. Perfect.
Maryland music.
Oh, music.
For the Waupaca truck stop. Call them for all your towing needs if you're stuck on the side of the road somewhere.
And there's our state representative, Kevin Peterson, represented Wisconsin's 57th Assembly District and the heart of Wisconsin in Madison.
It's good to see him year after year.
Year after year. Doing something right, because it seems like he's been in office about as long as Mayor Smith.
Mayor Smith.
But I'm sure he's not even close. Because I moved here in 2010, and he was not in office. He was a local guy, had a couple different jobs.
Represents Wisconsin's 57th Assembly District.
And we talked about it, and we're going to get hungry. Are they handing out chicken? Knights of Columbus is on the way. They're stopped at the moment. All right.
Here comes the Knights of Columbus.
Of course, following the parade. Head down to South Park
for the chicken barbecue.
And I met a gentleman, Jim Brombaugh, the other day on Good News Waupaca. He's a member of St. Mary's Magdalene, and he said he's going to be down in South Park serving up some chicken. So he's also a member of Knights of
And it's
Columbus.
wonderful. It's delicious. Delicious food. And they do a lot of fundraisers throughout the year to help local nonprofits. Always busy, always involved.
Now this is going to be the Wisconsin DNR. Sometimes they get a bad rap, but good people doing their service to, protect waterland and woodland and animals and all kinds of stuff in between.
With their truck, and there's a boat that floats. Wayne, we know that boat floats.
I would put money on that one over the battleship. We don't have to have Durant play the piano right now, because here come the Waupaca Senior Center cardio drummers.
Provides adults 50 years old and older lots of opportunities for wellness, education, and recreation, for continued independence, to maintain an active, productive, and dignified life. They are there for you. They have a great Waupaca Senior Center
and I think a lot of people may know this. The rec center, where the senior center is located, it is actually expanding. There's construction going on, and they're expanding the rec center, so that's a good thing.
That's a great organization, the Waupaca Senior Center.
It says 50 and over, and I'm eligible, but I still haven't gotten my card. I could be up there next year instead of here. I could be up there drumming.
You could be. But you'll be here with me.
Oh, okay. A mandate, huh?
That's a mandate.
That's a mandate.
Yep. Next up, we have Java Jive.
A favorite local Waupaca business, artisan coffee roaster, serving specialty crafted coffee, tea, and I don't even know what those are. Do you know what Lotus drinks are?
I don't know what a Lotus drink is. It sounds Hawaiian.
Durant, do you know what a Lotus drink is? A Lotus drink?
We have to find that out.
Next time we go to Java Jive and ask what it is.
You can. Go in there and enjoy some coffee and find out what the Lotus drink is.
Oh, they're tossing the candy. They got people cheering. I think some people know the folks on the back of the truck there. Chain Lakes Conservation Club provides 40 acres to shoot on a 3D archery course, a pistol rifle range, and an action shooting cowboy. And that is quite now that's a brand new float. We have not seen this. A deer and Bigfoot and a ram and a small moose, and it looks like a reindeer at the very back, I'm guessing.
A goat on the other side. I did look up Lotus drink, by the way.
Oh,
I just had
there
to.
you go.
It's an energy drink.
All right.
So go to the Java shop for some coffee,
Java
tea,
Jive.
energy. I just had to find out what that was.
And here comes Bethany home. Friends of the Community Senior Living Care Campus. And it looks like a replica of Betsy Ross. Putting the stars and stripes on the flag.
Stitching the flag.
I love it.
With the original 13 stars.
Yes. In a circle. Not in a line. Right? I think so. Been a long time since I was in grade school.
It has been. Uh-huh.
And here comes the folks that'll be right where we are tonight. Talking about the Waupaca City Band.
Under the direction of Shana Rogney, made up of Waupaca and surrounding communities musician. They play all of June and July in South Park, putting on shows, and we have a special show tonight.
And then they'll be back at South Park July 11th, 18th, and the 25th, 7 p.m. And it says, bring a lawn chair. Good advice.
Right. And they're playing music for us.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
The music.
One of the best things about announcing the parade is that everybody seems to do their performances right as they're in front of us.
So do you go down to the parade route and tell them all to do that for us?
No. Zitlow stump grinding. It says, we grind stumps. Imagine that.
The handy thing, I have a couple of stumps in my yard that I have to swerve around with the lawnmower.
I just had some trees taken out, and the stumps are, they're gone. Completely, you never even knew there was a tree there. Not like the old days where the stump just stayed there for eternity.
Right, until it rotted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, this is a big rig. Alter Metal Recycling, scrap metal recycling. How much scrap metal could you fit in that trailer?
A lot. Good for them. They've been around. They've been in Waupaca for a long time.
Yeah, one of the staples. And the air horn works.
Nice to see them part of the parade.
Trail Life Troop, Wisconsin 0316. Boys Youth Group focuses on discipleship, camping, and building father-son relationships. Very cool.
And they are part of this parade today and enjoying themselves. We like to see them. Organizations for kids are an integral part of growing up healthy.
Yes. Balanced. Kids should have fun, period.
They
End
should,
of story.
But you can do all kinds of learning activities and fun activities and still have a lot of fun. I was a Girl Scout, went to camp almost every summer.
And loved every second of it. So many smiles. A lot of patriotism going on today. I'm loving it. More claps.
And you can go to traillifeusa.com to learn a little bit more about them.
We have a feisty crowd today. I like it.
I like all of the patriotism we have seen.
Little interaction going on.
Yes.
Yeah, well, like every year, it seems like always some noise going on in the country, and the only noise I want to hear today is patriots cheering on co-patriots and the noise of fireworks. That's it. Waupaca Christian Academy, non-denominational Christian school serving 4K through 12th grade students, striving for excellence in education in a biblically based and Christ-centered environment.
Waupaca Christian Academy.
And I have a feeling they do some field trips.
With their bus.
Because they have that's a modern yellow school bus. That's not an old school bus. That's this century anyway.
It doesn't look much like the school bus that
No.
I rode on while I was going to school.
Okay, what's the John Deere here?
This is the Waupaca Historical Society.
We know those folks.
Preserve the history of the Waupaca and Channel Lakes area.
And I know that gentleman. He's from the train depot. Yes.
And a baggage car. Waupaca trolley. He is done.
That's the gentleman that
Yes.
was the focus of the Back on Track film. I saw you at the premiere of that.
Yes, we did see each other there.
Yeah, at the Waupaca.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. He has done amazing work for the Historical Society in the Waupaca area.
This is a
and
replica
beyond.
of the Waupaca trolley 100 years later.
It's interesting to learn about how important trains were 100 years ago in this area.
Well, all over the United States. I don't know if we have something out of line here. Let's see.
Nope, this is next up. Coming up is Ryan's Affordable Services. Do everything from concrete flat work to deck building.
That covers a lot of ground.
With concrete?
Little pause. Time for you to jump on that piano there, Durant.
We should give credit to our sponsors again, because without them, this parade wouldn't be able to be what it is.
Okay.
So we have the Waupaca Area Convention and Visitor Bureau, City of Waupaca, Town of Farmington, Community First Credit Union, Farmers State Bank, L&L Propane, Manufacturers Pallet Disposal, Waupaca Foundry,
Holly Funeral Home, Knights of Columbus, Community Insurance, Falks Brothers Construction, Jansen Accounting, Koinonia Makers Market, Turner's Fresh Market, Wild Card, Neville Motors, and Town of Waupaca.
and the Jake Break.
And the parade is back in action.
Ryan's Affordable Services treated us to the Jake Break.
QRP Towing up next.
They're here to bail us out.
They're here for all your towing needs.
Yes,
Imagine
right.
that.
That's right. You call them up and you say, help me, please.
Ask them to stop at Java Jive and get you a Lotus drink on the way.
Exactly.
Right. You know,
QRP.
we know what's coming up in August.
I think they're new to the parade this year.
Yep. The Scandinavia Corn Roast comes up in August. Brought to you by the Scandinavia Booster Club.
Sponsors all kinds of community events to support the community spirit and promote a stronger downtown. It is a great area to go visit.
Oh, good.
And have a little fun.
I was looking for the dates. August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd,
And the
according
corn
to
is
the
delicious.
quote. Huh?
And the corn is delicious.
Yep. And it's usually no cost on Sundays. Kazuski family in some old military Jeeps.
A military police Jeep. Very nice. Love seeing new people in the parade this year.
Where's Radar?
Yeah.
Up next, Waupaca County Republican Party. Of course, with the elephant mascot.
Of course.
Throwing out candy to the kids.
Just not a parade if you don't get a whole bag of candy to bring home.
I was surprised.
Right?
Yeah, it's almost like Halloween.
Almost.
I was surprised the fire departments weren't tossing out candy this year. They usually do that. But maybe it's safety issue. You don't want little hands under big tires.
And you can't throw the candy from the float itself. You have to
Casey
be
Lake
walking along.
4-H. Located right here in Waupaca. Great way to create friendships that will last a lifetime. They'll be at the Waupaca County Fair August 20th through the 24th. Of course they will.
Welcome back, Casey Lake 4-H. Were you in 4-H as a kid?
No, I was not, but I know you were.
I was.
Along
in
with a Girl
4-H.
Scout.
Yep. Grew up in a small town. There's not a lot to do.
But there's plenty to do if your parents let you get involved.
Well,
Yeah. I think I know the people coming up next. The Waupaca Rotary Club, sponsors of Good News Waupaca. Waupaca Rotary Club exchange students and Waupaca Sister City Travelers. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they have some people coming over from Romania in August.
really?
Yes.
Shout out to Neville for providing so many of the vehicles for this parade.
Uh-oh, there's Mike O. I told you I knew these people. Another World War II, a Jeep for good reason. Willys Overland, World War II Jeep restoration. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Of Willys Overland or Jeep restoration?
Willys Overland. Smart aleck.
Somebody has to be.
Of course.
It's usually you.
I know. I'll take full blame. Waupaca Area Youth Hockey Association Boys and Girls Hockey for ages 3 to 14 in Waupaca and surrounding communities, conveniently located off Highway 10 and 54, also known as Weha. With a truck supplied by Peterson Auto.
Thank you, Peterson, for your kindness.
Yeah.
And Neville, of course, in allowing people to borrow your vehicles.
Waupaca Lions Club on the way here, celebrating 100 years. Man, there's a lot of celebrations this year.
There is, and we're just starting the 250th birthday of this country.
Yeah,
celebration started last night in Iowa.
Yeah.
That's going to be an exciting year with exciting
2026
stuff.
is going to be wild.
That's going to be an exciting year. Look at that beautiful old car.
And I don't know what that is. I'm not a car buff. Bet you Allie from Iola would know. Rustic Woods Campground Bar and Grill, of course, with the barrel cars.
Having all kinds of fun here, driving them in circles out on the street.
Seems like a shorter barrel train than some years. Probably because they have a smaller track.
Now there's a fun thing for those kids to do, is to be able to ride in those cars in the parade.
Oh, look at this. Football helmets, Waupaca Ironmen football. Youth football. I do believe they're new to the parade as well.
For all of the new floats this year and the new participants, welcome. We hope to see you back next year. Assuming, of course, we'll be here.
I'm going to be playing cardio drums, remember?
Oh, no. That was a mandate that you come here. I
kind of like the view from up here.
It is a nice view. Be able to look out at the... Of course, we're a little bit further away. Usually we're a little closer.
Yep. Waupaca County Democratic Party. A lot of red, white, and blue. Republican Party had their mascot. I do not see the mascot on this float for the Democratic Party.
It is a nice float, though. Lots of flags.
Very patriotic. And here comes the Statue of Liberty from the Granite Cellar. Located in the lower level of Danes Hall, spirits, food, and non-alcoholic drinks Tuesdays through Saturdays, unless closed for private events, which is often since they're in Danes Hall, which is
a beautiful building.
Absolutely beautiful building. With the world's slowest elevator.
Is it?
And the world's smallest too, but that's beside it.
I haven't been in their elevator. It is an incredible building here in downtown Waupaca.
This year's Fairest of the Fair, Waupaca County Fairest of the Fair. Join us for Red, White, and You celebrations at the Waupaca County Fair in Waupaca, August 20th through the 24th. This is Tori Havlick.
The 2024 Fairest of the Fair, newly elected 2025 Fairest, Lisa Korth is joining her. Sorry about that. Laura Korth is joining her.
Remax Real Estate. Are they going to light that balloon on fire like they do some other years?
There it goes.
I won't mind this year. We're far enough back. Usually we feel the heat. Oh, there it is. We'll see if we feel the heat this year.
Local trusted real estate with Remax. Wishing America a happy birthday with a red, white, and blue birthday cake. And of course, we can feel the heat up
You can
here.
still feel the heat.
Have you ever been in a hot air balloon?
No, but I would, if somebody invited me, I would do it.
I would like to do that someday.
Okay.
Kind of on my list.
GSR Cartway, Little Wolf Automotive, brings the excitement every Wednesday at 7 p.m. all summer long. Spectators and racers alike enjoy thrilling go-kart action and a variety of racing classes. GSR Cartway.
Rental carts are available, so you could go try it out, see if it's something you really enjoy.
Now, that was one of my favorite things when I was a kid, was go-karting, which didn't happen often, but
Go-kart races, at least they used to make their own. The kids would spend the summer making their go-kart for the go-kart races.
Now this is a patriotic tow truck from Fable Repair. It's a repair shop with towing for heavy-duty trucks and trailers. They are all American in that vehicle. That's red, white, and blue at its best.
And they're located all over the place in Wisconsin.
Waupaca FFA on the way. Future Farmers of America is a youth organization that supports agriculture. Some of those folks have joined us on Good News Waupaca. Great Kids, another great organization.
Great organization.
They have their yearly benefit or fundraiser out at Bear Lake.
They get lots of credit for feeding us.
Yeah.
That's the big thing about farmers.
We need future farmers. Thank you.
Thank you for feeding us.
And with another boat that probably floats, Waupaca Area Regional Ministry. And the banner says, Fishers of God's Grace. Okay.
That would be a fun boat to be on this weekend.
I don't know when the sheriff's department's going to come through here, but they definitely have a sense of humor. And now I can't find it. Never mind, I'll get back to it. Hang on. Here we go. They posted a meme, when and when not to call 911. Do not call when people are setting off fireworks. Do call if people just set their house on fire. Don't call if firework debris is falling in your yard. Do call 911 if body parts are landing in your yard.
That's too funny. Next up, we've got the chain skiers.
Yeah.
Doing a show this afternoon at 5:30 at King. Veterans Home.
We'll be able to see, veterans will be able to see that along with the general public.
They have an absolutely beautiful lanai that people get to sit out there and enjoy the show. Waupaca chain skiers, look at them all.
A lot of noise.
Another group of them dancing, having a good time.
Having a blast.
Happy Independence Day to everybody. Today is all about having a good time.
Celebrating America.
Celebrating the U.S. of A.
And here comes H.H. Hinder Brewing Company, local brewing, serving handcrafted beer, appetizers, and pizza. They have a brand new walk-up window in their outdoor beer garden. And I believe Hinder Fest comes up in September. Pretty sure.
Put the slogan on the side of the truck, I grabbed a Hinder. There's a sense of humor.
I'm gonna stay seated.
Yeah, really. Enjoy handcrafted brew and pizza. Nice thing.
Here
That's
comes,
after the barbecue chicken today,
here
though.
comes a very patriotic float from Folks Brothers Construction, serving the area since 1946.
Construction, materials, earth moving, site work, property improvement, concrete, masonry, trucking, and the list goes on.
And I'm gonna read what this float says when it comes by. A whole lot of red, white, and blue beach balls. I'd like to take those out on the beach today. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave. Amen. God bless America.
God bless America. I don't know who's more patriotic today, all of these people that we're seeing on the streets or the people in the floats. What do you think?
I think it's all around everybody. I see just as much red, white, and blue on the sidewalks as I see on the floats.
This is a nice thing about a parade like this in a town the size of Waupaca. It's big enough to have a great parade, still small enough to be a small town.
Yep.
Having a good time. showing our
Waupaca Wrestling
patriotism.
Club, volunteer-based nonprofit organization that trains youth mentally and physically to be able to apply hard work and discipline on and off the mat.
And they've got some wrestlers up on the float showing us how that's done. From youth through high school. Waupaca Wrestling Club.
And we have a little break here, so I'm going to... maybe I'm not going to. Every time I touch this, it blows over.
I'm glad those kids are having fun, but I think I would be hurting if I was out there.
I know I would.
Next, we have the Waupaca Community Theater.
Hello.
A community-driven participatory organization which began its long association with the Waupaca Fine Arts Festival in 1979.
And coming up is Hello, Dolly. And that's why I did my terrible impersonation of Louis Armstrong. I spoke to Riley on Wednesday, doing her last performance in the Waupaca area before she goes on to college somewhere near La Crosse, pursuing music and acting and the arts. I know that guy too. That's Ward. That's his name's Tyler. He graduated. He's going on to school as well for the performing arts. So congratulations, and to all our seniors. Hello, Dolly. July 26th, 31st, August 1st, 2nd, July 27th, and August 3rd. Those are the matinee performances on Sundays. More information, finearts.org. We have two vehicles here from Napa Auto Parts. Looks like some sort of racing truck.
They have the parts you need when you need them. I've been to Napa lots of times buying
Fulton Street?
Buying spark plugs or headlights or whatever else I can do on my car that I could do by myself. Nice to have them in town.
Probably the biggest event in Waupaca Radioland area every year is the Iola Car Show. Of course, that's next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, July 10th, 11th, and 12th. Allie from Iola driving the pickup truck, and you can win a truck. America's greatest car show and swap meet.
I think people come from all over the world for that.
All over the world every year. You talk about a small community. Iola, Wisconsin.
Huge happening. And grounds for it as well.
Up next, Calvary Chapel of Waupaca. Christian church that focuses on teaching the Word of God, prayer, and fellowship.
I like that cross. Very rustic.
The
It's
kid
beautiful.
at the front of the float looks so excited. Head in hands. I'm like, I want to be out there getting candy. Waupaca County Line Trailblazers, nonprofit local snowmobile club. I don't want to think about snowmobiling right now, but they have a mobile that goes on pavement, and that's pretty cool.
And they're doing, if we don't get enough chicken today, barbecue chicken at South Park, they're doing a chicken barbecue in September.
Saturday, September 3rd, 11 a.m. North 536 East Road, Waupaca.
I don't think there's enough barbecue chicken, is there?
Everyday hometown. Oh, we have more County Line Trailblazers. I guess that big rig right there makes the trailers.
That's a groomer machine, yep. Thanks to them, there are safe trails.
It seems that would take some practice to get used to driving.
Next up is the Waupaca Ministry of Hope Church. Enjoying the day, being part of the parade and the festivities.
That's a big Bible.
That is a big Bible.
You're going to read that one, you need some help. You're going to have some people turn the pages for you.
Ministry of Hope. Next up,
Beezer Realty, serving the greater central Wisconsin areas for all your real estate needs. Local, global, they love America. And it looks like it by the looks of that float. These people across the street know a lot of people in this parade. They're making a lot of noise, often.
commercial and residential properties.
So
They'll take care of them for you.
here comes another snowmobile club. We're talking Scandinavia Vikings. Maintains and grooms area snowmobile trail.
And they have a sign on the edge that talks about the truck and tractor pull on August 29th. That is the one thing that's super nice about summer is all of the happenings in the area that you can go to. Something for everyone.
If you can't find something to do in the summertime, you're in Waupaca land. You have problems.
Yes. And the Circus Calliope right in
This is
front of
brought
us.
to you by Everyday Hometown. Where's the dancing monkey? Oh, he's behind the camera. Teasing Durant. It's okay. Wassa Homes, Watoma, Waupaca. You're dreaming of a new home, they can help. That's followed by Rehab Supplements Lab, founded in Plover, Wisconsin,
Health Supplements Company.
founded by the owners of Fire Fitness franchise.
Fire Fitness has become quite a big deal for people working out and wanting to get fit.
They're bringing stuff out by the bucket. I'm not sure what's coming up next because we have a lot of spots here. So we'll wing it.
Giving away t-shirts. And then we have Beyond Curb. Concrete decorative curbing business. Creating landscaping concrete for yards or stamped concrete
I like the
block.
passenger in the back seat.
Yes. Throwing out all kinds of bubbles.
And this looks like another mash truck. Army vehicle. And this must be Waupaca Fire UTV. With a special thank you to Eric Vergowen and his crew for again volunteering to coordinate the lineup of the parade.
That's a big job. Many thanks
Yes.
to you for doing that for us.
Did a wonderful job.
Huge thank you again to all of the sponsors that helped make this parade possible today. for all the people that participated in all of the floats.
Don't forget, following the parade, which is going to be right now, Knights of Columbus Chicken Barbecue and Burger Lunch at South Park. 4 p.m. Knights of Columbus Popcorn Wagon at South Park. 5:30 Chain Skiers Water Ski Show at Wisconsin Veteran Home at King. 9:30, of course, fireworks over Shadow Lake at South Park. And I do believe that's a wrap for the 4th of July Parade 2025. Durant's happy he didn't have to play the piano. Josh is happy he didn't have to play the drums. We had a great time. Everybody.
It was good to see you. Thanks for everybody. Thank you to everybody that came.
Have a safe
today
and happy
and is watching
4th of July weekend. Until next time, stay safe, call your friends, count your blessings. See ya.